Gosh. I don't know what's going on in my life. Am I live? Am I finally live? Y'all know I was live on the wrong channel. Now I gotta go over here and delete the damn wrong ass video that's over here on this other channel. Blame the Essence Fest because I am highly discombobulated. I am so out of it right now. First of all, I can't move. My bones aching. My voice almost gone. I don't know what day it is. I don't know what time it is. I don't know where I am. Well, I am at home finally, but it don't feel like home. My dog ain't home. My dog's still on vacation. Child, I'm just happy to see you guys. Hi, squad. Tracy living my truth. Kendra, Kimberly, Sean. Oh, hey, B. Bernice, Miss Diva. Yes, everybody is in the house. Is Zills in here? Hold on. Let me get this situation straight, y'all. Let me get this straight. Make sure I don't have. Hold on. I think I went live for a hot second over here. I'll wait and delete that later. I will wait and delete that later. Let me switch. I'm doing the most. Please forgive me. Please forgive me, y'all. Please forgive me. I just got back. Well, I didn't just get back. I got back around 6 today, and I took a little nap. And I had promised Zills I was gonna go live, okay? But I was asleep. So Zills have been calling me like, "Weren't you supposed to go live at 8 or 9?" And I'm like, "Dude, give me 30 minutes, like literally." So I'm up. I'm eating dinner. Dinner is this glass of wine right now. I am so exhausted, but I'm so happy to see you guys. I am so happy to see you. I do plan to recap the Essence Festival. I'm not going to do it right now. Over here, I don't know if y'all know, I have tried to separate the two channels as best I could. One channel is like going to be like blogger life, the inside, what I do, how I do it, when I do it, or whatever. The other side is going to be a little bit geared more towards gossip, entertainment, the red carpet events, all that. So I'm over here just to say hello. Look, my nails all jacked up, child. I got no lashes on. Like, New Orleans is hot. It is so hot. Then it rained every other second and stopped raining. And then it'd be like sunny on one side of the street and raining on the other side of the street. It was so bipolar. And then it was like, I think Essence said there were 250,000 people in town just for the weekend, and most of those people didn't even go to the concert. That's a moot point. But the parties and things that were going on around it, again, this is not a recap, I'm just telling you, but there were so many like celebrity based parties and so many like industry parties and this, that, and the third. And so I like to say that I would prefer to be at the parties where you may not know who the people are, but I can pick them out. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be the smartest or the richest person in the room. I say that all the time. I want to be in the room, not with the Janet Jacksons or the Sierras or the Trey Songz and whoever else. I don't care about that crowd. I want to be in the crowd that's cutting the checks for the Beyoncés and the Janet Jacksons and them people. So, a lot of times when we go on these industry excursions, those are, that's the goal. Like it's really work. You know what I'm saying? So, you saw me yesterday. If you follow me on Instagram, exactly, the Shonda Rhimes crowd. If you saw me on Instagram, you were like, I was at the Power brunching earlier in the day. And it was so much other stuff going on. But yeah, while the actors and the actors and actresses were there, it was producers there, it was industry network people there, it was promoters there, it was public. It was so wonderful. It was just great, and I just like being around that. And I say all that to say, you know I was talking to another one of my good friends yesterday who happens to be a photographer, and he was saying how he was at one party and he recalled somebody like complaining like there's no celebrities in here, but then he turned around and he was like, that's the head of Essence, and that's the head of Ford, and that's the head of Walmart's executive VPs over there. Like, he was looking around like, the money is in this room, so why is this dude complaining about it's no celebrities? So basically, it's always good never to judge the people that are so unassuming. You know what I'm saying? And that being said, I have to turn it around to myself. I have to, look myself in the mirror. It's like a lot of people do the same thing to me, and was like, in a couple of the videos that I've done this weekend, like, you ain't nobody. You just you just got a YouTube channel, or you ain't nobody. Why you talking about people's social climbing and this, that, and the third off of you? And I'm like, you coming in on don't judge me by the chapter you walked in on. You know what I'm saying? You coming in because you may assume that you only know me because I was covering the Queen's Court, or because I helped Kaya, or whatever the situation may be. That may be where you walked in. But, that chapter may have been last month. I'm on another chapter. Or, I've been building my chapters for years now. So don't judge me based on the chapter that you walked in on. And you just assume that, I'm not doing nothing, and you don't know anything about me, and you haven't bothered to Google me and look outside the whole Funky Dineva stole my washing machine situation. Like, don't judge me on that. But in the same thing with judging me, don't judge others on that either, because those same people you looking at like they ain't Gucci down, or they ain't Louis Vuitton down, or he ain't, she ain't wearing no red bottoms, and he ain't wearing no red bottoms, and she ain't sitting front row, and he ain't. Those same people that you judging are the ones that's cutting the checks and making the moves and doing the deals. Like, I just like, it is just so interesting to see that, and to be in the midst of all that, and to keep looking around and going, wow. Like, wow, this is great. I love it. I love it. I love it. Outside of the whole, and again, I've been at Essence for like I said, going on 10 years. I hadn't lost count. I think it's 10, 11 years. I don't know. It might be 8. I don't know. I lost track. But I've been, front row center. I've been, on stage. I've been behind stage. I've been, taking pictures with every celebrity I see. All of that. And, it gets to the point where I don't know. I don't know if it's growth. I don't know what it is. I don't even care about like. Okay, I was with a friend of mine, right? She was with me, and she wasn't a social climber. She actually bought her own front row tickets. I just have to say that. But she was with me a couple of times, and I just see, she was posting, videos of the, Janet on stage and this, that, and the third. And I was, posting them on my Insta stories or whatever. But I don't really even care about posting them on Instagram, because at the end of the day, it's like I've already seen it, done it, been there. Could write a book about it. I'm trying to talk about the inner workings of the situation, and wheeling and dealing and financing and becoming one of those sponsors, perhaps, or becoming one of the people that are sponsored to be there. You know what I'm saying? So it's it's great. It's great. It's so funny because even though I was in New Orleans, it's like so many fellow Atlantans in town as well, and people who also fly, from across the country. But Atlanta is such a hub for everybody. Even if they're not from here, they be here at industry events and things like that. So I'm there, and I see this person, I see that person, I see this person that I know just simply from working in this city. And I saw, like, the gracious woman who runs the the mayor's ball every year. And she invites me every year. Every year she invites me. Some years I have a seat, some years I don't. She saw me at that damn power party and she was like, you need to be at the mayor's ball this year and I have a seat for you. And I'm like, as long as I have a seat, I will be there. And just little stuff like that. It's like, man, we talk about the mayor's ball. The mayor's ball is in what, December? Is it December? The mass mayor ball? Yeah. In December, and we here in July. You know what I'm saying? So there's some things that, I just love it. I just love it. I don't know. I just love being a career and goal-oriented person, and I don't like to share everything, but again, I just wanted to say that. And that was one of the reasons why, I put this title in the video. It was not clickbait, despite what y'all may think. It's just, I said what I said. I mean what I mean. People do use you to social climb. People have used me to social climb. I've learned a lot from the people that I have had around me. And I've decided collectively that, some people are liabilities. And sometimes you have to cut those liabilities off. Because when people are in close proximity to you, that gives them credibility, as I said before. Whether you are a blogger, whether you are a secretary, whether you are a cook, a chef, a waitress. Thank you so much, Tracy. It doesn't matter what you do. The people who are around you can either build you up or pull you down. So that being said, sometimes you have to check out your circle and try to figure out, who's really here for you and who's not. Period. It ain't, no ill will towards nobody. There is no beef. Okay? There is none. But at the same time, other people's integrity is also, tied to you, especially when your credibility is your job. So I just don't, that is all I'm going to say. I ain't naming no names. I don't care to name names. I want everyone to win. I've always said that. I want Funky Dineva to win. I name that name. Since he gave me my money. Well, he didn't give me my money. Let me correct that. He did not willingly give me the check, but I did get my money, and I'm still happy about it. Thank you very much. I appreciate it, Google. I appreciate it. Funky Dineva, fuck you. But, thanks for working and doing videos so that I could get my money. But but even him, I'm happy. I'm happy that, people are, building their brands and doing things on YouTube and all of that. People sit around and say, oh, she's so messy and she's this and it's crabs in a barrel and she don't want nobody to win and this and that. How don't I want nobody to win? Explain that when I'm teaching people how to win. I'm trying to teach y'all how to win, but I ain't got time to finish writing up the class. So, I want you to win. I want us to win. I want the squad to win. I want everybody to win. So, and I ain't God or nobody, but I'm just I do know that, I have certain gifts and talents that are, very, very, valuable. And so I don't like to or choose to give that out, freely. It is what it is. I do choose who I hang around carefully. I have been known to choose the wrong people at times. We all make mistakes. We learn from them. We build and we grow. And so, I don't take offense at nothing no one's done, whatever. I just feel like, people do what they do for their own reasons. It is what it is. And I'm doing what I do because, this is my job. This is my brand. I have built this. Y'all don't understand. Again, you walk in on my fifth or let's say the 10th chapter. Hopefully I got about 50 more, but you walk in on the 10th chapter of me building this brand, building this blog, and you think that it's easy and that I just happen to just land here. You know what I'm saying? I just happen to, you say I'm bragging because, I drive whatever car. I'm bragging because I got red bottoms or whatever the case may be. What you don't realize is that it took me struggle. It took me, so many sacrifices to do the things that I do and to buy the things that I buy and to live the way that I choose to live. I choose to live this way. I may be paying a lot for what I do or what I drive or what I wear. Who gives a fuck? I earned it. Look, I deserve it. I earned it. So, the people who claim, She don't need this. She don't need that. Why don't I need it? I earn it. I earn it every day. When I set aside time to come on here and I try to share, what's going on in my world with you guys, I'm setting aside time. And yeah, only reason I come to YouTube is because YouTube pays. YouTube pays ad revenue. That's why I'm here. Super chats or not. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm here. I appreciate y'all super chats. Trust and believe I do. So if you give to super chat, you are helping me build my brand. Period. It's nothing. You ain't helping me buy no red bottoms. Trust, because I got enough of them. I ain't buying no more. What I'm trying to do is develop this course. I'm trying to continue my brand. I'm trying to work on the YouTube channel and build that brand. I'm trying to work on the site and build that. I'm trying to do other things. So, it is what it is. And again, I'm sorry I'm sounding like this, but when I tell y'all I am tired, I walked, when you leave the Superdome, and I'm changing the subject, but when you leave the Superdome after being in there for 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, for 7 hours, watching various artists perform, hobnobbing in the back, drinking, eating with no Wi-Fi, I must add. That's why y'all didn't see me live streaming or whatever. But when you leave the Superdome, Ubers, the ride, you can get in a car and it'll take you 2 hours to get from A to Z, okay? Or you can choose to walk and it'll take you 45 minutes or whatever the case may be. A leisurely stroll down Porches back down to the hotel district. And that's basically what most people choose because, it is what it is. You can meet people along the way. You can have some fun. You can see all the street dancers and the artists and stuff. And people are selling stuff. And there's food places over here because you ain't really eating much finger food, chicken wings and stuff in the dome every now and then. You ain't eating a plate of them. You might have one. But 45 minutes is okay. Yeah, I guess. It's really like a mile and a half. So whatever that takes. And so once you do that, your ankles sore, you wake up the next morning and, you trying to make it to this party and that party, you ain't wearing no heels. And if you are wearing heels, you just an idiot, but that's cool too if you want to be cute. But, most of us can be cute and flex zills. But yeah, then you go into thank you so much, Jerome. And then you go into the casino and spend the money. I think the casino owed me about $300, but that's all I wanted to give it. And then you could go to the Bourbon Street and drink up. Yeah, it's just all, just all good fun and good energy and good things so much. So it don't matter what you put on or when you drive, where you live, you still ugly. Thank you, Michelle. We have the same name. I wonder if you look like me. It is some haters on the line, honey. I would love to hear from y'all. Y'all want to call in? Y'all, the haters want to call in because the haters love to talk, but the haters don't know how to dial a phone. Let's see what they gonna do. I would love the hater to drag me in with the voice and see what they sound like. I bet they be ugly. I bet the haters be having just cross eyes and stuff, and weaves be falling out, and they tracks be falling out. Then be coming on my page trying to call me ugly. Honey, please. You think that hurt my feelings? You think that hurt my feelings, child? Hold on. What you think, y'all? Y'all want to take some calls? I haven't heard from y'all in so long. I missed y'all. I missed y'all so much. Okay, Sky Winters. I won't. Hold on. Let me see if I got What is today? This expires August 2nd. The phone number is the same, 347-514-7350. PIN number. Oh, you know what I need? I need my cord. Hold on a second. Oh, everything is still in my bag. Hold on. 1, 2. I know this cordless mango. Oh, okay. My Wi-Fi, okay, that made it better. I did it. My Wi-Fi looking. Am I buffering? Am I buffering? Okay, the phone number is 347-514-7350. The PIN number is 429-8651. PIN number 429-8651. And hold on.
Thank you. Joining the conference now. You are currently the only person in this conference.
Let me do this. Is this on? You said no calls. Why not? I haven't heard from y'all. And I'm tired of talking. I want to hear y'all talk. I would like to hear y'all talk. If you have something to ask me on the phone. Ask me on the phone. I don't think y'all gonna do it. 347-514-7350. The PIN number is 429-8651. Uh-oh, there's a call. Hello, caller 7850. You're on the line.
Hello, Michelle. It's Robert from Twitter.
Oh, Robert from Twitter. Hey, friend.
I'm doing well. So yesterday I celebrated my 31st birthday.
Oh, happy birthday.
Thank you. I'm still kind of hungover from that. And then today I decided to treat myself. So I went out and bought some shoes and a MacBook Pro and some other stuff. And I'm like, thank God for money, right?
Okay. Thank God that you have the wherewithal to earn the money, to spend the money. That's the key.
Exactly. And on a debit card. Not a credit card, but a debit card.
People feel like money just grows on trees, honey. It's just that you have to work for
all
it.
Of my friends are like, all of my friends are like, you have credit cards. I'm like, yeah, but I use my debit card for this. So I'm not going into debt. So that's good.
Oh, well, congratulations and happy birthday. I'm so happy.
Thank you. Thank you. So what I want to talk to you about is I watched your videos and I just want to say, I want to get your opinion on the Janet Jackson performance at Essence Fest. Because I heard Twitter blew up, and since you were there, I figured why not get it from the source.
Okay. This is going to turn into an Essence review. I didn't want to do it yet. Okay.
Well, you don't have to.
No. I want to. I mean, you're asking a question. I owe you an answer. Janet was a great performer. However, she started off her set with songs nobody knew. So people were looking around what is this song about? Black Lives Matter or whatever? I don't even know the name of the song. I mean, I didn't know it. But I assumed it was new music. And so it kind of the audience, the energy wasn't there at first. And so then after she played the newer songs or the songs that many people didn't know, then she, went into her collection of hits, and then, people, got up and danced and this, that, and the third. But Janet is not a performer where, she's no Beyonce. It's, it's not like the music is hype and have people crunk. You know, that's the way love goes. We love it. You know what I'm saying? But at 12:45 at night, it's gonna put me to sleep. So the energy in the crowd was kind of lacking, and because a lot of people have been there since 6, and there's no excuse for that. If you're a Janet fan, you're a Janet fan. But I feel like the people that were there were fans of music, period. Because prior to Janet, it was Fantasia. You can't put Fantasia before Janet and think that people are gonna be be hyped for Janet's whispering. No shade, but that's Fantasia is Fantasia. You know what I'm saying? And so before Janet was Fantasia, before Fantasia was Teddy Riley and everybody. It was like Teddy Riley. Who did he bring out? Damn, he brought out. And then it was Ashanti before that. It was just so many people. And so even with Fantasia, she brought out KC and JoJo. Or was it just KC? I can't remember. But it was all of these singers. You know what I'm saying? And then there's Janet. And even though Janet is a legend, we all know she's no singer. So, and she did her routine and everything. It was good.
Gotcha. Well, let me just say, I looked in the comment section, and happy birthday, Tracy. I love Cancer. So
happy birthday, Tracy.
You enjoyed your birthday. So, well, that's all I have to say, Michelle. I need to start getting ready. I'm going to New York this weekend, and so I'm making a list of all the other, excuse my language, shit I need to buy.
Well,
and
quick
now
question.
I realize
I have a question.
travel.
I have a question for you. What was the consensus on Twitter? Because I missed it. Were they saying she was good or?
Oh, okay. I'm going to be honest. The consensus on Twitter was she's a legend and we should support our legend. So I don't know if that was shade, good or bad. Because anytime people start saying, oh, she's a legend, I feel like they sort of screwed up and we're not supposed to talk bad about them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's sort of like saying, at a person who's at the Apollo who does the gospel song. You go, oh, well, you don't feel comfortable booing them. So you say, oh, well, it's a gospel song, so we'll sit through it. So, I couldn't really decipher. I couldn't really decipher what they said.
And then the one main thing, too, was she did do a tribute to her father. And that touched people's hearts. But here's the thing. By the time she did the tribute to her dad, a lot of people had left. It was only half of the dome still in there. So it was a good performance, and again, she deserves respect just simply because of who she is. But and because again, she showed up right after going through her father's funeral, and she said that she was like, I'm here and I'm thinking about my father, and what would he say, and he would say, Janet, the show must go on. So she
exactly. And let me just say one more thing. Anytime I feel like at a music performance, when you talk about when the reviews are about everything except the performance, that sort of lets you know what was what, So they talked about the sentimentality of the father dying and her saying, he would want her to finish strong. And then they talked about how she's a new mom, even though I thought she had an adult kid, but I don't know if that's true or not. So, I was just a bit taken aback. I was like, okay, well, did she sing?
But she looked great. She looked great.
Yeah, and they talked about that too. So,
all right. Well, enjoy, Robert. Enjoy your trip. Thank you.
All right.
Bye bye. Caller 8181. You're on the line. Hello.
Michelle?
Yes.
Oh my gosh. I love you. You are so awesome and inspiring.
Thank you.
And my name is Kim.
Hey, Kim.
And
where you calling from?
I never met a big celebrity before, but I have, but to me, you're the biggest celebrity, and I admire you. I admire your position and what you're doing. You inspire me. You're so awesome and beautiful, and I'm here in Pflugerville, Texas. I have a small business called Giggly with an I, Giggly Creations by Design, and I watch you all the time. You're so awesome here. I don't know what to say. I'm speechless. I'm so speechless. You're so awesome.
Why are you speechless, girl? What you don't have nothing to talk about. You don't want to talk about nothing. You don't want to talk about the Essence Festival, none of the performances, or none of the gossip.
Well, yeah, because when you were yes, because when you were there, I wanted to be there with you, and you were so focused on what you needed to get done, and I'm the same way, and I was watching you, and it wasn't about like you said, it's not about what you wear and the material things that you have on, but it was about your focus and your business and what people needed to see, like me. Like, if I ever get to go to the Essence Festival, it's like, you're not just there to look cute, but you're there to inspire other people, and that's what you did for me.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate you. I really do.
I'm sorry. I'm just starstruck right now.
I'm rolling my eyes so hard. I'm just like you. I built a business just like you. So at the end of the day, you know, I don't consider myself a celebrity, but I do appreciate you. I really do.
I will be sending you an email, and I don't know, just keep going. I feel like people come into our lives for a certain time and to teach us that, you know, for a reason. And just because they're not where we are, we don't need to stoop to their level, but we need to keep going because they're really trying to be like, you know, who we are, kind of. And oh my God, I'm starstruck. I'm sorry.
Oh, stop it. No, I get it, and you know, and you know, it is what it is. Everyone has their own path to follow. Period. And I'm not gonna, you know, block nobody's path. But at the end of the day, like I said, like I've had social climbers cling to me before, and I know what it feels like. And so now, you know, I'm just quicker to cut people off. It is what it is. So
would you call them like porch monkeys, or I mean, not to be rude,
racist? I wouldn't call nobody no porch monkey.
Well, somebody taught me that several years, but it's hurtful. It's like you're trying to get to a certain point to help others, but then they're trying to feed off of you, and like, why? It's like, let's do this together.
True.
Maybe. So, I don't know, just like please, like, you got my vote, you got my hurrah or whatever, just keep going. Please.
Thank you. I appreciate you. And you keep going as well. And congratulations on your business. Just keep going. Because but nothing happens overnight. So
thank you. And it's tough. But please look for my email. I have a patent with USPTO, and I will be like making you, and I will like email you. So look for Giggly Creations by Design on Facebook, or I will be like, just trust me, it's gonna be cool.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna look for it. Thank you for calling.
Okay, stay beautiful.
All right, thank you. You too. Bye bye. Caller 9312. Caller.
Hey Michelle, it's Jamel from Savannah. How you doing?
Hi, friend. How are you?
I'm doing really good. I was just calling in. I called another live. I just wanted to call in and say hello. And how did you enjoy the Essence Festival?
Oh my God, it was great. It's always great. It's always hot, and I always leave with blisters on my feet. So I feel like if I had blisters, it was a positive experience because that means I did a whole lot.
That's great. And it looked like you were having fun from your videos too.
Oh, thank you. I tried to give y'all clips. I couldn't give y'all everything, but I did give you a little clip.
Yes.
So yeah, I was like,
well,
I use YouTube like. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I'm sorry. Go ahead, Michelle.
No, I was just thinking to myself that I'm going to use YouTube like I used to use Periscope. Like I'm just going to go live and show people stuff and then, you know, click on it. So.
Right. Well, Michelle, I just wanted to say, I mean, your video that you stated, the video that you did when you were basically stating, like, cut people out of your life, that had touched me at the right time because I'm a Leo, too. So being a Leo, I mean, we're lions. I'm very protective of my circle, very protective of my surroundings. And when I mean, we're just very intuitive, too. So when I sense the fakeness from someone or the that they have ulterior motives for me and they really just don't genuinely care about me, I'm done.
Mm-hmm.
And I used to be. I don't know if you ever gone through that phase, because with being we're very socially outgoing, and people tend to flock to us.
Mm-hmm.
But I am in a position now where I used to always want to be around people, but I'm so comfortable being by myself now. And I know every time I read my horoscopes and I'm looking at different things with. Go ahead, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Michelle.
No, I'm sorry to interrupt you, but I'm like, you are me. That's how I feel a lot of times. I'm good with crowds. Like, I can do crowds, but I love just chilling at home with my dog and drinking wine and watching
too.
And people, like, why aren't you going to this, that, and the third? Because I love my house. I love being at home. It's so
Me too. I like being in my own domain where I control my own environment.
Mm-hmm,
I just love that. And, even though when I go out, people just tend to flock to me, oh, hey, because I'm a very outgoing and nice person, but I'm finding so much peace with being myself and being in my own self as of lately. And your video just kind of confirmed it because, I have been going through some things with people who I thought were friends, and they truly they weren't friends. It was just what they can do, what I can do for them. And seeing your video just kind of confirmed some things because just like the previous caller, I do look up to you. I find you to be very authentic, very real. And I feel like we're aligned in so many ways. I don't know if it's because we're both Leos, but I just feel like we're both aligned in so much ways. And like watching that video just kind of confirmed everything for me. Like I feel like everything happens for a reason. And I was on YouTube that particular day, and it just confirmed, like, cut these people out of your life. And I cut them out of my life because being a Leo, I can just cut you off, and I don't have to explain that to you. I feel like you should say, what did I do to this person? Mm-hmm. Because I know I'm always 100% genuine. I'm always 100% real.
Well, I used to just cut people off with no explanation, and the older that I've gotten, my thing is I've been real selective about who I allow in my layer. You know what I'm saying? And so when I do allow you in my layer, in my circle, in my home, and all of that. And you do something that is dishonorable or disloyal or backstabbing or whatever, I'm going to tell you and I'm going to cut you off. So, whoever, I've encountered who I've gone through that with lately or within the past year or so, I've always told them why. So I'm not talking about how nobody's back. I'm not, it's none of that. I tell you and I move on. Like it is what it is.
Yeah.
And, people around the perimeter can get upset or whatever, but that person can't be mad because at the end of the day, I've told you and you know what I'm saying? And
exactly.
And it ain't no backtracking. It ain't no ill will. It ain't none of that. It's, I'm done. I'm moving on. You should too. And, much success to you.
Exactly, because see, the thing is, we're so genuine and we're so nice, it can be taken for granted. And see, I don't like confrontation. I don't know about you, but I'm not a confrontational type person.
Yeah, I'm not either.
I tend to shy away from it, but if you back me in a corner, I will give it to you. But, I just feel like watching that video, maybe I'm not at that place in my life where I'm just like, well, this is what you did to me, and it hurt me, and this is why we're done. I'm just going to cut your ass off.
A lot of times, if it's just an associate, it's easier to just cut it out. But if it was somebody I considered a friend, and then they prove not to be a friend, then I'm going to tell you. You know what I'm saying? Because my thing is, I'm going to give you an opportunity to explain. And if you, and if you, I don't even want to go there. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I'm going to tell you, I'm going to let it go, and that's it. Like, at the end of the day, it is what it is.
Thank you, Michelle. I appreciate that. And I want to ask you one last thing because I know you got a lot of calls.
Sure.
Do we have any housewives teas? Because I'm so bored this summer. I know it's not going to come out till November, but the tea pages on Instagram don't have no tea. I don't know if the producers are doing a better job with just making sure that they keep everything under a line and we're going to get this explosive season.
I have some tea. Well, Cynthia and Marlo were at Essence Festival hanging out a little bit together. Of course, Candy had performed with Escape the night before.
Right.
I didn't even see Candy and them. I don't know. But they had performed somewhere else. So I don't know if they flew in, performed, and flew out. But I didn't see Candy like hanging around at Essence. But she may have. But as far as like I told y'all earlier, Peter will be back.
Oh, we figured that.
Yeah, it is what it is. Will won't be back.
Mm-hmm.
Will
Will,
the dude
the light
was
skin one.
fake dating. Yeah. Portia has a man. I think his name is, what is his name? Demetrius something.
Now, I saw that. They said they were engaged.
I don't think they're engaged. I think that was a photo op. But they were just in the jewelry store. Probably she was buying a necklace or something. Who knows? But I don't think they're engaged. I honestly, and I hate to always call people's relationships fake. I really do. But I do feel like this was a person who was a friend in her circle who she has decided that, this is going to be my boyfriend next season. You see what I'm saying? So I don't know.
That is just so stupid. I just think that is so stupid.
Yeah.
Why she is such a beautiful young lady.
She
and it's
is,
just kind of like... But
the Housewives is its own animal, and so I don't see any genuine man wanting a relationship with her, wanting to be on that show without it being a situation where he's a social climber or he, same with Will, shout out to Will, I know he's going to be mad at me when I say that, but I just feel like that was the situation with Cynthia. Like, he saw an opportunity, he seized it. Was Cynthia, a party to it? I don't know. I think that's why she feels some kind of way about me talking about it. But because he and I had a conversation about, what do I do and this and the third, I felt like, they were in on it together. And I knew that, he was in on it to, make the most of that platform. It is what it is.
That is crazy. And then my last thing, oh my gosh, that's crazy. I just don't understand that. So why do you, I don't know if you are, there's just this big Nicki Minaj hate train. What are your thoughts on that?
The Nicki Minaj hate train. Nicki Minaj has been really weird. That's all I got. But I don't know if it's drugs, because people have been, assuming that she's on drugs, popping pills, something. She just been acting really strange, and I don't know if it's because she's trying to, create drama so that people will talk about her instead of talking about Cardi B and her baby. I don't know what it is, but with Cardi B coming out, not being a rapper per se, and then becoming number one and taking all that attention away from these real rappers.
She is.
Yeah, I feel like Nicki is in the position that Little Kim was in when Nicki came out. So now she feels some kind of way. She's aging, and she's, pulling stunts and trying to do things to, get the views. It is what it is.
Oh my gosh. Well, that's crazy. But Michelle, thank you so much for taking my call.
Thank you so much for always calling and always supporting. I appreciate you so much.
Oh, you're welcome. No problem. It's me, Smitty, or it's Smitty, or whatever her name is on the chat. She's always so rude. Tell her, please hurry up. I wanted to thank you for taking my call, Michelle.
Anybody who calls in, I'm going to let y'all talk. Period.
Thank you. It's Smitty, me, or it's me, Smitty. Yes, I'm calling you out. I saw your nasty ass comment. She always has some nasty stuff.
Call them out. Call them out.
Yes. But thank you, Michelle. I'm going to continue to watch.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
Thank you.
Bye.
No problem. Bye-bye.
Uh-oh. That's more calls. Caller 1717. You're on the line. Zills, can you put the number?
Hello, Michelle.
Hey, how are you?
I'm fine. Can you hear me?
Yes. Who am I speaking with?
This is Matt Leo. This must be a Leo night tonight.
Yes, it is Leo.
What do you think about candy-coated night?
I hate it.
I think it's a bust. I get tired of her every commercial saying they're tired of her husband.
Here's the thing. But
what is your opinion on candy-coated nights?
I don't.
Do you think it's going to last?
I think it would last for however number of shows that Bravo purchased. I'm never going to hate.
They gave her two.
Oh,
they gave her two.
They gave her 2 shows?
The ratings were up after 2 episodes. They were going to keep her. So what they did is Housewives of Potomac. Instead of it going to a commercial and it goes off, it goes right into Candy Coated Nights now.
So they playing
it's just
games.
boring. It's boring as hell. So what's your take on it?
Okay. I don't want to shit on Candy's entrepreneurial spirit. I feel like Bravo picked it up because if they didn't pick it up, you know, I'm sure TV One or somebody was going to grab it next. So it's all about the money. Let's make this money while we can. If we can get the ratings, fine. If we can't, then she can move on to somebody else, and then it'll be proven that this show is either, you know, a success or failure. You see what I'm saying? So with I've been on Candy Coated Nights when it was just in tags. So I know in order for it to be a success, it had to be raunchy and as grimy as it was when it was online. And they can't do that on TV. Not the way they need to do it. So, I mean...
It's too clean. It's too clean.
It's very clean. It's too corny. It's too a lot of things right now. But it's new. But again, they had to totally revamp what it was. The show was about sex, and it was about being transparent in what you do in a bedroom, which is how Candy got her candy coated her bedroom candy deal was through
selection.
Yeah. So
last night she looked like she wanted to eat up Erica Kane so bad, her and Todd. But the show is just boring. And I want to tell you, for your age and your hustle, I admire you.
Oh, thank you.
You got a hustle game. And it's not too many young black women that take care of their business.
Yeah.
And you're right. A lot of the trolls on here don't have a heart to get on here face to face and be able to take what you take from some of these haters.
Mm-hmm.
And so I just want to tell you, I admire your hustle.
I'm used to it.
I admire your work.
Thank you.
And you're an inspiration for a lot of young black women when they stop hating on one another.
And that is my goal. That's what I aspire to be. You know what I mean? Like, I don't walk around, you know, saying, you know, you should do this and you should do that. And I want to be a living example to people who you can do something outside of, you know, letting, you know, being a hoe, you know, selling your punani for your rent money or whatever the case may be. You can be more than that. You can actually, you know, strive to be independent, strive to create your own lane, strive to be a business person, strive to be an entrepreneur, strive to be a corporate whatever. You can strive to be more than just, you know, your private parts. And a lot of people online, they, you know, don't even get me started. I can start talking about transgender things.
See, I'm a Leo.
They do is try to, like,
people always tend to think that Leos feel like they better than everybody else, and you trying to flaunt what you have. It's just Leos like very nice things. Mm-hmm. We love ourselves, and we feel like we deserve it. But why you gotta hate on me? Because that's what I like. That's what I can afford. And I feel like I'm worthy of it.
Right.
And we Leos get a bad rap because of that. And I can't tell you how many people tell me, well, you think you're better than everybody else. No, you think I'm better than you.
What you just said.
You better twist that around.
Because when that comes out of somebody's mouth, that's what they think of you. That has nothing to do with you.
Right.
So, yeah.
Right. And cutting people off, you're right. Mm-hmm. I cut them completely off. Mm-hmm. I had a friend of 36 years that I moved into my house that tried to kill me.
Lord.
I knew this boy for 36, and this boy strangled me, put a gun up to my throat, tried to kill me.
I think you told us.
And it was all because of what he thought I should be. Mm-hmm. Gemini, which are kind of funny people anyway.
Yeah.
And a caller that was before me was right. We're very intuitive. Mm-hmm. And you can feel
it before. You know what I'm saying? But my thing is, I'm the type of person, I keep giving people chances and chances and chances.
No, I stopped that.
No, I did too. That's the point. I've done it now. Like, you know what I'm saying? In the past, I've been burned because I gave people too many chances. Now it's like one shot and you out. You know what I'm saying? You only got one chance to between me, and I'm done.
It go with friends and family. And I tell them, you can be laying on the gutter, and I will walk right over you like I don't see you.
Wow.
So once you burn me, you're like dust. And when the wind blows, the dust blows away. You don't exist anymore. But I just want to tell you, I really admire your hustle.
Thank you so much.
And you are a great inspiration for young black women if they would just stop hating on one another and learn from one another.
Yeah, that's true.
You have a great evening, and I'm going to sit in on your chat and see what else is going on.
And you be blessed. Thank you so much.
All right, then. Bye-bye.
Okay, I wanted to get this out because I know somebody going to take that clip of me talking about transgenders and turn it into something else. What I, want to say is there are transgenders online. And, y'all, the Maddie mob can come attack me and be whatever. But my thing is, they're teaching women or these young girls look up to people like T.S. Madison who always talk about selling your pussy for money or selling your pussy for rent money or this, that, and the third. And you regulate people to their private parts. Anyway, I'm not even going to go there. But yeah. So I just would hope that people would look further and look deeper and realize that life is about more than selling your body for some shoes or selling your body for a purse when you can sell your intelligence for more and you can buy your own houses and cars and all of that. So caller 81. Oh, wait, wrong. Did I do that? Hold on. Caller 3511. Hello.
Hey, Michelle.
Hey.
Hello.
Hey, how are you?
Michelle, this is Deanna Farrell from Houston, Texas.
Hey, Deanna.
I'm the one who sent you the James Brown meme from the Essence.
Oh, yes, that James Brown meme had me dying. I showed my friends that, and they was like, oh, my God. And then I went back, because I don't know, we were somewhere when I saw it. And then I went back to try to screenshot it, and it was gone. I'm like, girl, where's the meme? So, for those of you who don't know, I wish I could pull it up, but I don't have it anymore. Deanna?
I sent it back to you.
Oh, did you?
I sent it back to you on Instagram because somebody else had put it back up today, and I screenshotted it, and then I sent it. I DM'd you with it.
Okay. The meme was so inappropriate, but it was so true. And I'm going to tell you, because this is how we all was looking last night. And compared, because what's your Instagram, Deanna?
It's Black Beauty 70.
Okay, I see it. Hold on. Okay, so this is it. If y'all can see it. Can y'all see that? Let me see. Can y'all see that? Hold on. And it's this Essence Festival weekend. On Friday is James Brown with the fresh perm. On Saturday is James Brown kind of looking like he just got off stage, a little rugged. I don't know if y'all can see it on the screen. On Sunday is James Brown's mugshot, if you recall James Brown's mugshot. And on Monday is James Brown in the casket. It's so wrong, but so right, because that's how we all felt. Because, like, by the time you get there, but I got that Thursday. By the time you get there, you be fresh to death. You done laid out your outfits. You ready to roll. You like, I'm about to get in these streets. After that first walk from the dome, that next morning your legs tired, you're moving a little bit slow, but you like, girl, I'm going to this brunch, and I'm going to this, and I'm going to the casino. You like, okay, you doing all that. By the fourth day, it's like you don't even want to comb your hair. Fuck some makeup. I ain't drawing on no eyebrows, whatever. I'm putting these shades on, and I'm calling it a day. Y'all was laughing at me. Y'all was like, she got them shades on every day. I'm like, cause I ain't got no eye makeup on, and I want to be cute, and it's the only way I can do it right now. And by the fourth day, even them shades hot, child. It's like, girl, what is going on? So yeah, that meme was everything, and I totally appreciate you, child. I really do.
But I just wanted to call in because
I listen to you and my kids. Them always. I'm on YouTube listening to Michelle. I done tried to spread the word about Straight from the A
thank
to
you so
everybody.
much.
And ATLien. I'm a nurse here in Houston, and I just wanted to let you know that you are so inspiring.
Oh, thank you. My other best friend was in Houston this week for Boulay, for AKA. Y'all had all the Pink and Green girls there this weekend.
We done had so much stuff. I mean, these last, few weeks. So it's been some of everything going on.
Mm-hmm. So I definitely appreciate you, and I appreciate the meme. I want to post it, but I don't know. People gonna be mad at me. I'm like, some of y'all need to lighten up. I posted that, when I, like, the last video did when I was, like, singing Lil Duval, Living My Best Life, Ain't Got Time to Fuck With You Niggas. I posted the video of Lil Duval and Snoop backstage at Essence, and some girl up under there was like, it's funny, but it's not very classy. And I'm like, girl, get that stick out your ass. Like, for real? Like, I can be classy and, like, rap and Snoop? Are you kidding me?
Yes. I don't know why people think that. But I know I'm going to let you go. I'm not going to hold you. But I just wanted to talk with you, and I was excited about that. I've been on hold, and so I just wanted to take the time to just let you know that you are inspiring, and I love watching you. So keep coming on here, not just typing on Straight from the A and your other social. We like to see you live, okay?
Okay, thank you. I appreciate it. I really do. And I'm trying to do more lives, but, I'm just getting, like, more comfortable with the camera. Like I told y'all, I ain't like it. Still don't like it, but I'm going to keep doing it.
I know how that is, too.
Mm-hmm.
And I know y'all Leos, but Capricorns are good, too.
Mm-hmm. I love the Capricorns. I have no issues with the Capricorns.
Okay. Well, thank you for taking my call, Michelle, okay?
Thank you. And thank you for calling. Thank you for the meme.
Okay.
All right, bye.
Okay, bye-bye.
Living My Best Life. Y'all need to go get Lil Duval's song. That is the Summer 18 anthem. Living My Best Life. That is a great song. Okay, anyway. Caller 1878. You're on the line.
Hey, Michelle.
Hey. Who am I speaking with?
Hi, this is Joy. I'm calling from Nashville.
Hey, Nashville. How are you tonight?
I'm doing good. How are you doing?
I'm good. Do you have what question do you have? Do I need to brace myself?
No. I was just going to say thanks for vlogging so much in New Orleans, because I always wanted to go. It seems like I can never go. But I was like, at least I can keep up with something that's going on.
I tried to show as much as I could, but I know I didn't show enough. It was so much going on. You don't understand. You should.
You vlogged.
I did.
At least I got a little glimpse of it.
Yeah, you should come. Like, they do, like, I said I was going to do a travel hack video about the hotels, because they do try to price gouge the hotels. And there's, like, tricks you can use to, like, get, more reasonably priced hotels. I ended up in the West End, and I used my points, and I paid what I normally would pay for a regular hotel, like $200 something a night. Whereas if you would have booked it regularly, it was like $400 and something a night or whatever. So they was gouging like a mud. They like, black people gonna be here and y'all gonna pay, and a lot of people was paying it. That's what was so crazy. Like, I know people who was coming in the day of, and also if you wait until like the week before, the prices start to go down. So even though they won't be as low as what they normally are, they'll be lower than what they are when you book it in advance. Because when you book it in advance, like the Marriott is $500 a night. Ain't nobody paying that for a regular ass hotel room. $500 is a suite. You know what I'm saying? So if you wait to closer, you could probably get it for $300, which is still a lot. You know what I'm saying? But it's less than what, because they start to go down. So they be getting over on people. It's crazy.
I had a friend that went down. She modeled in the Carly Red's fashion show.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, she came down from here, and I think she was about 6 or 7 girls. They were on the show,
Yeah.
and they got an Airbnb.
Yeah, and Airbnbs were
like,
even price gouging. They was high too, but
wow.
Of course, you can get more people in the Airbnb, and you can like split the cost. But either way it goes, they were price gouging from what they normally are. So, and they were going down too the closer you got.
Yeah, I've only gone during, off season where it's not 1,000. You said it was, 256,000 people there?
Yes, it was a lot of people there. And a lot of people were just there. They weren't going to the concerts. They just wanted to be at Essence. And the trick of that is, too, because the concert can get kind of expensive, too. If you just want to be in town, you can just come to town and participate, because you can go to the convention center, which is, I did that video where I toured the convention center. I'm not sure if it's on this channel or the ATLien channel, but basically the convention center is free to get in, and you can see all the seminars. They have different celebrities scheduled to be there at certain times, and the convention center is all sponsored by the sponsors, i.e. Walmart, Ford, Sam, State Farm, My Black is Beautiful, all the hair care products and stuff, and you get like all the free stuff, free products, free samples,
you get free stuff.
Yes. And, in the video I was mad because even walking in the convention center, like Coke is one of the sponsors, and they were giving away Monster energy drinks. So I'm up early trying to go get my credentials. Of course, I'm gonna grab me a nice.
That's
cool
the video I saw. I saw that video.
Yes. I was gonna I got my nice cool energy drink. It was cool, and it's 110 degrees outside, so I was gonna pop that open as soon as I got in there. We going through the damn security, and they take my Monster energy drink. I wanted to fight because I'm like, what is y'all gonna do with my Monster energy drink? And they taking it from everybody. And the crazy thing is, they giving it to us right at the door. So when we go in the door, you taking them right back. That's some bull crap. So yeah, I had to put that out in the atmosphere. Coca-Cola, they took our Monster energy drinks, and you are a sponsor. You need to do something about that. I was mad. So.
I thought I would go just for that, to be able to go to the convention.
Yeah, and it's nice. Like, Yanla spoke at the convention center. Brandy sang at the convention center. She threw a little shade. They say she threw some shade at Monica because she was singing "The Boy's Mine," and she said the song is mine.
I heard that. I didn't know what happened.
Yeah, it'd be all kind of little drama going on. It's like the whole entire Essence Festival is great. It's so many people in one place. Celebrities just everywhere walking around doing nothing. So it's just great. You should come.
And I have to ask, how fine is Amari in person?
Oh, God. Amari is fine as hell. He just short. I like my men tall. Amari is my height. Not to say that's a bad thing.
I saw your video, and I was like, oh my God.
And Amari is from Atlanta, so I bumped into him before, so it is what it is. But Joseph Sikora is sexy. I'm sorry, that white boy Tommy is sexy.
Yeah, Tommy is cute too. But nobody said Amari. Amari is just, I've loved him forever.
Yeah, Amari's fine. I ain't lying, Amari's fine. I liked Amari from Being Mary Jane. Like when he, when they showed the butt shot when he was screwing, when he was married and screwing Gabrielle Union in the shower and stuff.
I was so mad to see him stay on the show. I love him. That's why I think that's why I first really paid attention to him was on Being Mary Jane. I think. Yeah,
that season of Being Mary Jane was the best. So if y'all haven't seen Being Mary Jane, go binge watch season 1 and 2 because when she left Atlanta, it was a wrap.
Yeah, it was so much better when he was on there, and it was just a good little storyline.
Yeah,
but I'm gonna definitely try to go next year. Every year I say I'm gonna try to go, but I'm gonna really try to go.
Definitely, definitely, and don't go broke trying to go. Because the thing is, like, you can go on a budget, like you really can. So you get a bunch of friends together and y'all all rent a house, or rent an Airbnb, or rent a room, or a double, or whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? The thing is just to experiencing it, and it's funny too because during the Essence press conference, the mayor, I can't think of her name, it's a lady, she was talking about she hasn't had, in all her years living in New Orleans, she's never heard of people like coming up to ask her about, is there really a zip line in the damn French Quarter over Bourbon Street? And the answer would be no, there isn't. That was just in the movie Girls Trip. But people really believe that there's a zip line. And people have been coming there asking where the zip line is. They want to ride the zip line over the damn Bourbon Street. I'm like, y'all didn't know that was a movie. And I was thinking they was joking. They was dead serious.
They going looking for it, like, where's the zip line?
Right. So, anyway.
Oh my gosh.
Thank you so much for calling. I appreciate you. And definitely, tune back in. I'm going to give y'all some travel hacks and stuff. And maybe possibly next year I could try to figure out having an event or something down there. That's what I would love to have. Like,
now that would be, yes. If you do that, I definitely would try to come. Yeah.
Okay. Well, cool. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna start working on that now. I have a year to do it.
Okay. All right. Well, you have a good night.
All right. You too. Bye-bye. So the haters didn't want to call in. That's all we got. The haters didn't want to call in. I'm not answering no questions in the chat. So if y'all got a question to ask, feel free to ask me on the phone. The haters ain't calling in. I've opened the lines. I haven't given y'all any topics. I'm not afraid of no questions. Trust. So if you have a question, feel free to call in. Oh, hey, B, call in. You need answers? Call in. Oh, hey, B. Call in, friend. Squad member, if you are a squad member, call in. What are you afraid of?
You are currently the only person in this conference.
Wait, did I do something? Call in. Call in, haters. It ain't no haters on the line. Next caller, there's a hater on the line. I want to hear from the haters. I don't understand. The haters can type, but they can't dial a number. I'm giving you free reign to call me whatever you want to call me to my face, but you want to type it. I hung up on you, Kayla. Call back. I'm sorry. Sky said the funniest ain't call. Right, Sky. I'm like, I ain't scared. I'm right here. And so people want you to want me to ball up and run away. I ain't scared. Hold on. This is a call. Caller 2079. Hello. Hello.
Hello?
Hi.
Hello?
Hi. Can you hear me?
Oh, it was an echo.
Can you hear? Turn down the computer.
I'm not on the computer.
Or whatever you're watching the video on, turn the sound down so you won't hear the echo. And just talk to me through the phone so you won't get distracted.
Okay. I can hear you just fine now.
Oh,
Thank
cool.
you.
Who am I speaking with?
This is Stephanie.
Hey, Stephanie.
And I was just calling because I've been to New Orleans is like my favorite city to visit in the States. And I've been quite a few times. I've been to Essence Festival once. I actually went with my mom and my godmother, and I had a really good time.
You went with your mom?
And I was laughing because I was one of those people that didn't go to Not Nary concert, but I got my entire life.
Ain't nothing wrong with that either.
But I've been quite a few times, and I just find it to be like an interesting city. It's so much history and the culture and the food and the people. It's just an interesting place. And one time I've been to Mardi Gras, New Orleans twice.
Oh, really?
That's a lot.
Yeah, that's a lot.
That's a lot.
Did you flash your boobies?
It's a lot. I've been to the and I've been to the the classic Grambling versus Southern. Okay. I've been to that game. Yeah, that is lit. That is so lit. And my stepfather's fraternity had their convention there one year. So me and my friends, we drank at the bar on his dime.
Well, I think you should at least if you go back to Essence, go to the concert at least once because it's worth the price of admission simply because whoever the headliner is, You have all of these other artists and all these different lounges on all these smaller stages. Like, it's just in one place. So each night there are at least 10 or 15 acts. You know what I'm saying? So you getting your money's worth. It's just a good time. But you'll be tired, but it's a good time.
Oh yeah, I let me tell you. One time I was walking down Canal Street, child, and I seen the people running from Bourbon, and you know when black people see people running,
everybody
running too.
Right.
And we ran and we hid behind the ATM machine in this liquor store over there on this Popeyes that was on Canal next door.
Oh heck no. Well, I'm glad.
I got drunk on Bourbon Street off of them hand grenades. My friend got pickpocketed one time. I've had so much fun.
Everybody got a New Orleans story, child. It's great.
It's so much fun. It's just, you can just be standing on the street corner and just have a good time.
Yes.
Like, get a drink and just be standing outside.
And
like,
it be cute men down there too.
Yes, they do. My friend, when we went for my stepfather's fraternity, he's the alpha, and my close friend and her sister are AKA, so they wanted to go. Man, my friend met some finest dude. He was like 7 chocolate. I was like, oh my God. Like, and they stayed booed up for a while. They started traveling to see each other. Like,
I mean lots of men at Essence.
Yeah, it'd be a lot. Great. It'd be a whole lot. But I'm glad you had a good time.
Thank you.
I was getting my lunch at the Power brunch watching the video because I love me some Amari Hardwick. I like Joseph Sakura, and I'm not gay. Murphy is
too
fine.
Beautiful for words. She's just not real. Like, it's like,
she is so beautiful.
Like, standing next to her, I look like a hamburger. It's like, like, she is just so beautiful. Like, I don't know. It's like, I was like, wow.
She's strikingly beautiful. Like,
she really is. And her personality. She's a beautiful person. She's nice. She's sweet. Like, she's, you know, like, you know,
I met her one time. She had done an event at this chain we have, the liquor stores, and she had her wine in the store, and she was doing a little presentation, and I ran into her because I stopped by there after work one day. She seemed really friendly.
She really is.
So, yeah, she seemed that way. Now where's that? Now at the Power brunch, it was a lady in some pink. Now was that this Quad? Because I couldn't really see that good.
Quad wasn't there that I know of. I didn't see Quad.
Oh, okay. Because I was like, that looked like Quad, because the person had on a funny looking wig, and she was kind of little and dark skinned. I was like, they kind of.
That automatically made her Quad. She was short with a funny wig.
I was like, is that why Michelle going live to Quad throwing shade? Let me see.
No, Quad and I throw shade to each other. Like, I don't run from shade. Like, you know, if I saw Quad, we would have been on the video together. Y'all already know. We would have been on the video together. Exchanging shade. So. Yeah.
Well, that's good. Well, I'm glad you had a good time, and thanks for sharing the experience because I live for me some power, honey. Okay. I live for power.
And I fell asleep. I gotta watch this week's because I was tired when I got back.
Oh my God! Yeah. Oh my God, Michelle! I'm not gonna ruin it for you.
Please don't say nothing.
Power.
Don't say nothing.
That would be having me stressed out. Like, you ever watch Breaking Bad?
Yeah, I used to love Breaking Bad. And what's his name? Ratomi? The dude that played that played Drake, he was there too, and he was on stage talking about they tried to kill me last week, but and I was like, I know, I saw that, whatever. So,
no, tell me how.
right. So don't tell me, I ain't listening. So, but thank you so much.
Okay, I won't tell you.
All right.
But get your wine, get you some snacks, whatever you like. It's good. It's a good episode.
I got my wine.
Okay,
That's all
I'll talk to you later.
All right, bye.
Okay, bye.
I'm gonna take a few more calls, and then I gotta go watch Power. I remembered that. I gotta go watch Power. I got 3-4 more calls, and I'm tipsy right now because this is all I've had. Oh, y'all being funny. Caller 0515. You on the?
Hello.
Yes. Who am I speaking with?
Hi. This is Too Hot for You Too.
Okay.
B. Rogers.
Okay.
Michigan.
Miss Rogers. Good. How are you?
But I just wanted to call in and share that you don't have to explain yourself to anyone. Being a queen, you don't have to explain any of that as far as any of the negativity. You just go ahead and do it like you've been doing. You hold your head up. You just keep on going because you're doing you and you're doing it well.
Thank you. And I keep trying not to, but I do feel like I owe my audience an explanation, but I feel like I've given it. And for those of you who can't catch it, it's okay. But I just don't. I'm not trying to like demean nobody. I don't want to tarnish nobody. I'm not trying to like not. Y'all watch everybody. I don't care. Watch everybody who has ever been on my channel. I want you to support everyone. I'm not telling nobody not to support anyone. All I'm saying is I'm done. Does that make sense?
Yes, it does.
Okay.
Yes, it does. Like I said, you're doing you and you do it well.
Yes. But the other thing, and it's hard not to respond to the negativity because there's so many people leaving comments and so many people asking the question and so many people want to know definitively what happened, why, and this and the third. I don't owe y'all that. I'm just letting you know it's done.
Right.
That's it.
And see, the thing about it that those haters that consistently throw that type of negativity your way, that's just solidifying the fact that you are doing what you do well. So you represent that, because if you weren't, then they wouldn't have nothing to talk about.
That's true. That's true.
They wouldn't have nothing to talk about.
That's true.
But, I just wanted to, on a positive note that, you continue to inspire me. And I really take strength in watching you continue to endeavor in all the areas that you work in.
Thank you.
And it is inspiring. It really is, from one female entrepreneur to another.
Thank you.
And seeing whatever you feel to be your rough spots that you give the privilege of the public, to be able to share in that with you, to me, that in itself is uplifting because, I myself, I'm going through an extremely rough patch. But when I go ahead and, view you and listen to you and see you persevere through, that gives me the inspiration to continue to do so. I thank you for that. I really do. And thank you so much for letting us have some insight on that Essence Festival. Because so often, the other side of it, where people are like hobnobbing with celebrities and all this other stuff, but you don't get to see the actual power mechanics behind the situation, and I found that, that I really like that, so thank you for that. I enjoyed that.
Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. And, in case you're interested in, like, last year's, it's some footage on, I think it's on my ATLien channel from last year, and Remy Ma was in there, and Candy and Phaedra was on stage. And so I had a bunch of videos from last year. I have some videos from this year. I just haven't uploaded them yet from, the different speakers and things. So I try to cover it every year. But this year I was trying to do something different. Again, show people, a different like side of it, like the experienced person.
Well, I like that because I haven't seen that tape offered by anyone, that has, the access and the privilege of being in the presence of that, that power, strength, and you do it, and you did that, and I appreciate that, I really appreciate that. I found that very, very entertaining. I liked it.
Okay, cool. Thank you. I'm glad you liked it. I was kind of unsure because I was like, do I show them this? Do I not? Do they think it's presumptuous? I really just wanted to show people what was going on. And, a lot of people don't have, that access and can't get this place or that place or whatever. I really just wanted to show it. So.
Exactly.
Yeah. So I appreciate it.
But I really like that. And I tell you, I'm just, continuing to strive in what I'm doing, trying to get this house sold, okay? So that way I can, have an opportunity to get out there and meet you sometime.
I'm with you. I'm trying to sell it my house too, child. I'm trying to do the same thing. So, yeah. Yes, I finally got mine listed while I was gone. So I'm like, praise the Lord, hallelujah. The work is finished. So yeah, I understand where you're coming from. Totally.
Yeah, but I'm not going to hold you up, but I just wanted to, chime in and just let you know that, hey, you are inspiring, and you continue to hold your head up and do what you're doing because, like I said, you do it well.
Thank you.
And thank you.
And thank you. Thank you for your support.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Bye-bye. Oh, my God, y'all. I said I was going to take 3 more calls. I'm only going to take like 3 more calls. 7258. You're on the line.
Hey, Michelle, this is Jerome.
Hi, Jerome. What's up, stranger?
Hey, so I have... You said what?
Don't be calling in trying to be messy, Jerome.
I'm not trying to be Why are they messy?
I don't know. I just expect messy. I just expect messy.
You know that you said what?
I'm just kidding. I was just like, I just expect messy.
I don't know why. Not what people are
from your comments.
Anyway, huh?
From your comments.
I can't hear you.
Your comments, the way you comment.
My comment?
Yes, it's hilarious.
What's comment?
Just any comment. You just exude petty.
You're
good at it. No shade. You good at it.
Maybe I need to self-reflect.
Anyway, come on, Jerome. No, you're entertaining. I like it.
No, because maybe I need to self-reflect because I feel like sometimes I'll be like shady, but like it's not always intended. Even when I'm not trying to be, people just automatically assume that he's trying to be shady. I'm like, no, I wasn't.
No, as a writer, I'm the same way though. Like, that's why people always be like, you hate so and so because you always shade. No, I just thought it was funny, so I get it. I'm just saying. I'm just anticipating it.
Yeah, but here's the thing about that. If I wasn't being that way, they probably wouldn't even comment or like or view whatever I was doing. But if I'm doing that, then they comment and they engage. So it's a win-win. Anyway, my question, I have 2 questions. The first question was about how far are you along with the Masterclass and when can we expect some kind of time frame date?
You trying to pin me to a date, Jerome?
Yeah, I'm trying to
This is what I go through with.
I'll be down there at the end of this month. So.
I'm open to I'm open to being interrogated. I don't mind, but this is what I go through with Zeals all the time. Like, when can we expect? Like, every day. And I'm gonna give you the political answer. If you're signed up to the Masterclass mailing list, you will get a notification of the exact date. So far, there isn't one. Okay. But I am working on it. I appreciate your patience. I appreciate the patience of the people who have, signed up. But I have so much on my plate that I just haven't done it. I just haven't finished. So it's going to get done. I want to say within the next 30 days or so. But again, I don't want to pinpoint an exact date yet.
Okay, I'm just trying to be there so I can be in person and get my story up.
Why you gotta be in person? Why you gotta be? It's extra. It's extra to be in person.
Listen, I have to do what I got to do. I might have to sell a little something.
You trying to get a VIP
so another
ticket?
Question. I need that. That's what I need. I'll be down at the end of this month. Like I told you, I'm moving down there, so I'm gonna need that in-person experience. Anyway, moving on along to my second question. I don't know if you've been asked before, but what celebrity, you can name their name or not, or you can give hints, have you encountered that had the most or the nastiest personality or attitude?
I won't do it. I will not do it. No, I'm kidding.
I think you can give hints.
I don't want to do that because she apologized to me.
Okay, but you can just tell us. You can just tell us without telling the person's name or giving any kind of
hints. It was a singer.
What would be?
It was a singer, a neo-soul songstress, who actually performed this weekend at Essence.
But what happened? You didn't tell us what happened. Like, you don't gotta give us no hints or their name.
Now you asking me for specifics? You asked me a question. I mean,
I'm saying, I'm saying, like, what happened? What was the experience? How were they nasty? You don't gotta.
I think
you said interrogate you ain't getting no question.
I think I told this story before. We were at a radio sponsored function. She was like, she was like the headliner. And the PR at the radio wanted me to talk to her and interview her. And when I went up to her, she just assumed that I was a fan and was pretty much like, "Come on, girl, where your other person? Come on, take this picture." And I was like, "Well, I'm here to," and she kept cutting me off. And like a lot of times I just let people do it. And there were two people actually. I'll tell you the first one. The first one was Young Jock, and the second one was this person. And that's it. But she apologized afterwards.
Okay. All right. I guess that's fair enough.
And it wasn't Erica.
So I didn't want to. What?
No, people in the chat are assuming it's Erica. It wasn't Erica.
Oh. Okay. And then, so I just want to say, because I know people are going to, say something and put this out there. I support everybody. So, and I told you early on in the beginning, months ago, I support everybody. I don't talk negative about people that I support on each other's pages. I'm just saying, I support it. Yeah, I support everybody. That's my whole thing. I don't have no beef, no problem with anybody, no side taking. And look, when Drake was beefing with, what's his name? Pusha T. I wasn't like, I'm team Pusha T, I'm team Drake. I still support both of them if I like their music. So I support all of y'all who I enjoy the entertainment. So I just wanted to sit out there because I know people might, well, he's on this page or he's on that page. I support everybody. I super chat everybody. That's what I do.
You should. The internet is big enough for everyone. And I say that all the time. Y'all act like I don't own the internet. Nobody, it's big enough for everybody and we all can succeed. The people with the lowest number to the highest number, we all can get a little kick off the internet. So it's no shade.
I understand that, but it's just I read some comments. I'm just
I'm not the one to ever be flagging nobody's page and taking nobody's page down and blocking their blessings and none of that. No. Mm-mm. Unless you're using my straight from the A logo, which is trademarked. So unless you doing that, now that's a whole different story. Now, then maybe
I get that, I understand that, but we got it. But I get that, I understand that part. But I just seen some comments where people were talking bad about the other person. I'm just y'all don't have a problem with this person. You say you don't have a problem with that person. So why is it that shifting and taking side situation, just support everybody. There's enough out there, like you said, enough opportunity. There's enough YouTube channels, enough time to watch. So just support everybody unless you personally have a problem with them. So
exactly.
That's where I'm at with it.
Well, I appreciate you, Jerome, as always.
No problem. Let me go in the house and I'm outside right now walking around. Let me go in the house and self-reflect on my business.
Don't say no. Petty is a good thing. Sometimes it gives you joy. If you're happy being petty, I be happy being petty sometimes. It's entertaining to be petty sometimes.
But what's crazy is, you said, sometimes when I'm not trying to be, people think I am, and I'm just a girl.
Who cares what people think? Who cares what people think? If you live your life based off what people think, you wouldn't be living right now. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, just do you.
That's right. You're right. Okay, well, I'm gonna let you go. I know you got to rep these balls.
All right. Thank you, Jerome.
All right.
Bye.
I'll call you tomorrow, though.
Okay.
We gotta
cool.
talk.
All right.
All right.
Bye. Ooh, Zills. Y'all, how many calls should I take? It is 12:19 and I haven't watched Power. Zills, what you think? How long have I been on? Does anybody know? I don't even know. How long have I been on a long time? Anybody? Somebody? Anybody? I can't see the timer duration. 1 hour and 28 minutes. Ooh, I'm about to hang up. What do you think? Should I take more calls or should I 1 more call? 10 more calls? Wait a minute now, Lady Lex. 3 more calls. 10 more calls. Y'all doing the most. No, not 10. Zills, you being shady. Don't be putting a phone number in. I'm not taking 10 more calls. Look, I'll take 1 more call. I'm going to close my eyes and pick one. Somebody hung up. Hello? Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Hello?
How you doing?
Call it. Hey, 2722.
Hello?
Hi. Who am I speaking with?
How you doing?
Good.
Chef Disaster?
I'm sorry. Who is this?
Chef Disaster.
Chester Disaster.
Chef Disaster.
Okay. How are you?
I'm pretty good. It's my first time on your show. I ain't gonna be long since you want to go to bed.
No, thank you for calling. Thank you for calling. I'll probably end up taking all calls, child. I don't nobody else call. I'm taking the last calls on here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm taking these 5 calls. That's it. Don't call. Don't call. Okay. Yes. Hey, what would you like to talk about tonight?
I wanted to know if you knew anything about D'Angelo. Like, I ain't heard nothing from him in a while.
That is a good question. Oh my God, I haven't either. I'm gonna have to look him up tomorrow.
I figured you would know.
Ooh, I haven't heard anything. Remember, he got fat that time.
I don't even know.
No, I remember when D'Angelo got fat, and you know, you remember from going from how does it feel? What's the name of the song when he was like halfway butt naked and they show his abs and the cut and stuff? Going from that to going to 100 pounds overweight, I think he may have just went into seclusion. He lost the weight. Okay, see, it's some D'Angelo fans in the chat. So Steph said he lost the weight, so now he back sexy again. I need to go look.
Oh, okay.
I need to go find. He was going through a lot of issues. He got locked up. He gained weight. He lost weight. I don't know where he is now.
Oh, okay. I appreciate that.
That's a good question, but thank you for that. I'm gonna look that up. I'm gonna look him up and figure it out.
All right.
You gave me
information. And when you was in New Orleans, what did you eat? I didn't get to look at none of your videos. I just subscribed to like the other day.
Oh my God, I ate everything. I ate oysters, crawfish, gator, catfish. Everything was fried, Lord, except for the oysters. They were like char grilled. I went to some restaurant and had these prawns that were like dipped in butter. The what was it called? Compare La Pete. It was some swanky restaurant. It's black owned. They got $20 drinks. I don't know. I couldn't afford it, but it's beautiful.
Nice.
But the drink comes in a brass bunny. That's their signature drink. It's food everywhere. Like everything is food. So yeah, I ate everything.
I bet. How was that alligator prepared?
It was fried. Everything is fried. Well, a lot of what I ate was fried. Mia X used to have a restaurant down there I went to years ago. I don't know if she still has it. I didn't see her this time, but she used to do a lot of seafood and stuff too, and she had the best lobster tails ever. So I hate I didn't see her this time, but shout out to Mia X. Hey Mia.
Alright. And earlier when I got on here, somebody had said she was ugly or whatnot, and there's no truth to that whatsoever. I think you're beautiful. I love the way your hair look right now, the way it's laying down in the front, the little baby hair. I'm loving the whole thing. You paid a lot for that?
No, it wasn't that much. You gonna pay for my hair next time?
I sure will if you want me to.
Okay,
That's only if you want me to.
Super chat me some hair money. I appreciate you.
That's only if you want me to. It's got to be appreciated.
Wait a minute now. I don't know about. Look, I'm already tipsy. I gotta hang up on you. Thank you so much for calling.
Why you gotta hang up for me?
I got other calls waiting. I got 5 other calls on the line.
Okay, then. You have a good night.
Thank you.
Peace and love.
All right, bye-bye. I'm trying to be a role model for girls not to be taking money with their sex appeal. I'm not taking money for my hair. I can pay for my own hair, but I appreciate the thought. Caller 1514, you're on the line.
How are you, Michelle?
I'm great. How are you?
Doing awesome. It's Natasha with Will and Soap.
It's
I
Natasha.
shouted you out like probably last week in the chat room, but just wanted to let you know, calling in from Charleston, South Carolina.
Oh, cool.
And yep, just wanted to shout you out and let you know that I'm enjoying all of the videos that you upload. I've been looking at or going on to Straight from the A for years.
Oh, thank you so much.
I'm an 80s baby, actually, and I didn't even, know who owned Straight from the A until I, started watching your videos. So I just admire you even more because that's you really, really, really put, a hard grind and hustle. I can tell that you're a hard worker, and I am as well. So I admire that. I can tell by your work. And I know that, you're saying, I don't know what's going on, but I see people in the chat, and I don't know if there's an issue going on with anybody, but it really doesn't matter because as long as you keep, positive people around you, positive things will happen. I'm sure you know that.
Yes.
And if the person is negative, they will just dwindle off. I've had to let a lot of people go, unfortunately, and doing that, you can see your future much clearer.
Yes.
And I'm definitely sure you're aware of that as well.
Yes.
And just to laugh out loud, the caller before me was definitely choosing up on you. And so you had to let him go for real. That was funny. But I just wanted to shout you out and to let you know that much love coming from Charleston.
Thank you.
We don't have the best reputation, especially what has happened most recently. But just let whomever that is listening to know, not all of us are docile and, ignorant
Actually, y'all have
and
a pretty
unaware
good reputation.
of what's going on.
Actually, y'all have a pretty
But I mean,
as far as an up-and-coming city that people...
was unnecessary and that shouldn't have never happened.
Yeah.
Somebody should have been there. We need to be more aware of what's going on, even when we're in church. I grew up in the church. My dad is one of 10 kids. My grandfather was a pastor. So with that being said, the church is very sacred. Not everybody are Christians. I can't say I'm solely a Christian at this point. I'm almost 37, but I have different, I'm coming into different understanding and beliefs of different things.
Yeah.
But we definitely need to be more aware of who we have around us at all times, in all places.
Definitely.
Because if we don't, it could be very poisonous and detrimental to us and whomever else is around us that we may care about and love. But just want to let you know I love you, much respect, and hopefully I can meet you soon. I love traveling to Atlanta. It's my kid's favorite. But just keep doing what you're doing, and I'm going to keep watching.
Thank you, and thank you so much for the positive energy. I appreciate you.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
All right. Bye.
Have a good night.
You too. Zills, you being funny. I'm deleting that number. Don't do it. Caller 9566. You're on the line.
Hey, Michelle.
Hi. Who am I speaking with?
This is Brownstone. How are you?
Yes, Brownstone. I'm good. Where are you calling from?
I'm calling from NYC.
Yes, NYC. That's where my best friend is. That's why she just flew back from New Orleans. We had such a great time. Shout out NYC.
Yes, I used to live in Atlanta for about 7 years in Alpharetta.
Did you really? Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
and you left for the cold, hard streets of New York City. But if you can make it there, you can make it anywhere.
That's right. This is my city. This is where I was born and raised. But I wanted to ask you, I definitely want to let you know we appreciate all the feedback you gave in essence and everything. And as far as Housewives, with Nene, I know, are they still taping?
Yes. Well, this weekend, I think they all were pretty much low key on vacation. They were. She was in the Bahamas this past weekend. Now she's back. But yeah, they'll be filming in Atlanta probably this week. I think she got an event next week or something. But yeah, they've been filming. Greg's situation and she wants to share that story with people. So
she's not going to share it?
No, they want to share it collectively. They want to be able to show the things that they're doing, the things that they're learning. This is their first time going through it. You know what I'm saying? And so, of course, their goal is to help other people, who have been diagnosed with cancer and who made, holistic medicine, the diet, and all of that stuff. She wants to be able to share that with the audience. So a lot of people, have been criticizing them for for her going live in the hospital room and all of that type of stuff. But in essence, again, she's not doing it without his knowledge and or consent. You know what I'm saying? Like, they collectively decided, okay, we're going through this. Clearly, I'm on a reality show. Then we're going to show our reality. This is not something that they planned that I can see. And of course, sharing, a health issue is a sensitive thing, but at the same time, there are a lot of people going through that same thing. I lost a friend to cancer about a year and a half ago. So a lot of people go through this. And so I feel like it'll be a good, important thing for her to share. I know y'all I'm Team Nene, but whatever.
I'm really happy. I just wanted to say hi. I know that you have other callers on the line, but I definitely appreciate what you do. I know you see the comments in there, but don't take none of that personal. People are just wanting to know what's going on.
And I understand.
Yeah.
And I try to give them as much as I can without being disrespectful to the other person. You know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, like, again, I ain't got no beef. It's done. We good. And that's it.
Right, and you don't owe it to nobody. You keep it moving and do what you do. And I really enjoy watching your videos, and I am a big fan.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. And I appreciate your support.
You're welcome.
Really do. Thank you.
Oh, absolutely. And everyone have a good night, okay?
Thank you. And thank you for calling.
Okay, you're welcome.
Bye. 2 calls. 1, 2. Caller 2100.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. How the hell are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm fine. I was calling because I went to the Essence Festival about 6 years ago.
Uh-huh.
And I didn't really enjoy the food in New Orleans. I stayed at the Ritz-Carlton. It was really, really nice. But the person who put on the best show at the whole Essence Festival, to me, was Charlie Wilson.
Charlie Wilson was great, wasn't he? Did he change clothes like 10 times? And he had that colorful jacket thing you get on that changed colors or some shit.
The ice stuff.
Yes. I remember Charlie Wilson. Because that was like what I used to call old folks night, which was really last night for us, but it really wasn't with Fantasia and Janet. But remember, it was like Frankie Beverly and Maze every year, and Charlie Wilson and whoever else would be on Sunday night. And then on the other nights, it was always like a Mary J. Blige or whoever else. Yeah, Essence has always been so amazing. I've seen Beyonce at Essence. I saw Kanye at Essence. I saw Prince at Essence. Essence has been off the chain every year.
Yeah, I went with my ex-fiance and his parents. They were older, so we went to all of the different events. But I was in the music industry at the time, so I took the opportunity to sell my CD too, right?
Yeah.
But I didn't really like the food. I guess I went to the wrong places, but I didn't really like the food. The food. Huh?
I said, you didn't like the food. Are you serious?
No, I don't know where it was that I went. I went to one historic place. I know the lady. She's like an older lady in this historic like restaurant.
Mothers.
She's an older African American lady.
Is it Mothers?
No, it was a funny name, and you had to wait outside, and they brought everybody water and lemonade, and they had biscuits and stuff like that.
That was Mothers. Would it be all down?
Was it Mothers?
Yes, and the Zataran sign.
And then it has all of the pictures.
The Zataran sign is back on the wall.
Yeah, and then it has all of the pictures of the celebrities on the inside.
Yeah, that was Mothers. I've never been there, and the only reason I haven't been there, every single time I go, there's a long line, but everybody is always like, it's not worth the wait. But then there be people waiting. I'm like, but y'all waiting, so why it ain't worth the wait? But I've never been.
It was very, very bland, and it wasn't good. The celebrity that I didn't meet, or the rudest celebrity that I've ever run into was Hosea Sanchez, Malik from the game.
Yes.
Hosea, this is fire starter.
What he do? What he say? What he do?
He was just real rude and nasty, Michelle. Like, I was like, hey, Malik. And he just kept on walking with his security.
Oh, wow.
With his old crock pot head. He had a big ass crock pot head. He was maybe like 5'2" or 5'3". Yeah, he just was a nasty. He had a big crock pot head that you put green beans and potatoes in and let it slow cook. Okay. And I definitely hope he finds some work, okay, with his attitude and his nasty ass demeanor. Because a lot of celebrities, especially actors, they don't know when to debrief and turn on who they are and who they aren't.
Right.
So he definitely was acting like Malik.
Right.
But I wonder who he's acting like now because the show got canceled. So toodles. So. What else I wanted to address?
I always put him and Lance Gross in like the same category, but I don't know why. But Lance Gross is always so nice too. He was there running around.
Really?
Yeah. Everybody loves
him. Yeah, now Michelle, this is fire starter. I don't know what the subject matter was.
It was,
but it was just open dialogue.
Yeah, I love you, child. Go ahead, talk.
Girl. Look, a lot, what a lot of people don't realize is that YouTube is replacing television, okay? So a lot of people don't realize that we're real people. We're not playing these people on TV. Mm-hmm. So they feel like they have a sense of entitlement to our lives. And a lot of the mess that goes on YouTube is from the subscribers. Mm-hmm. A lot of the subscribers are messy. They will come to your page and pose like they support you, and then and then carry bones to other people's pages and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. So, I just feel like if people are going to support people, support people.
Support them.
And and don't have a sense of entitlement to our lives. We're already on a platform where we're giving you so much of ourselves, and this is not easy. It's very difficult. It's very hard. Basically, we're producing our own shows by ourselves every single day. Mm-hmm. That's what we're doing. Mm-hmm. So imagine if you're watching a television show, like Wendy Williams or stuff like that. She has a whole team behind her. She has people behind her that are helping her. We are in retrospect doing all of this on our own. Mm-hmm. So a lot of people think that we're robots and they don't respect our space, and I don't like the messiness. I don't like the messiness where they try to put YouTubers against each other, and then they come at you smiling in your face and then go and smile in the other person's face.
They're doing that for their own personal entertainment. You already know that. It's like, ooh, if I get this person to talk about this person, this more for me to watch or whatever. And most of the time, it's like nameless, faceless people with no icon, no avatar or whatever. They create these fake accounts just to like talk shit about you or whatever, and they won't call in and say nothing. Like whatever, like just.
Yeah, and what they don't realize is that it takes me a moment to block you, but it's going to take you at least 30 minutes to an hour to create a whole nother page, okay? And, at the end of the day, Michelle, you inspire me. I appreciate you. I love you. I respect you. And I thank you for everything that you do for business owners and you putting yourself out there and how generous you are. But I definitely want to go back to Essence. I went to that bar and I got on that bull and I rode the bull. I have fun. I really did, but I would, now that I'm not engaged anymore, I wouldn't go back with him. But I want to go by myself.
Yeah, go with your girls. Everybody was on the girl. Child, I see people walk around. They had matching T-shirts on, just like the girls trip girls. It was hilarious. Like it was literally girls trip weekend this week. Like they was on one, but it was also, it's a lot of men down there. It's a lot of don't take sand to the beach, honey. Just
Well, I went down to the other side. I forgot the name of the street, but the other side was the other side. Okay,
the other side was what?
The very end of the street. The very end of the street where all the bar. What's the name of that street?
Canal or Bourbon Street? Canal.
Bourbon Street. Mm-hmm. Yes, listen. The end of the street is where the bars are for the men that are interested in other men that are interested in us.
Oh.
And it was this guy. He had went into one of the bars, and I saw him, and he was still trying to talk to me. I was like, "Are you bisexual?" I think that the dude was bisexual, but it gets kind of quiet down way on the other end.
See, I've never been the way down there.
Huh?
I said, I don't think I've been that far. I'll be too drunk for my first set of bars to even go in the job. I probably don't go past Pat O'Brien's. I don't know. Like by the time I get to Pat O'Brien's, I'm on my third hurricane. It's time to go back the other way because the hotels are that way. So yeah.
And then I met this retired basketball player, and he was trying to. And then we talked after that. He was trying to, and Zeus, he's a Taurus like you, but yeah, he was trying to take me on like for our first date. He wanted to go to a nudist colony and stuff, and I was just like, is this like a breeding ground for perverts or something? But overall, the highlight of the show was Charlie Wilson. I love him so much, and I would go see him any day of the week.
Yeah, Charlie
but yeah. Amazing. I just wanted to call in and show you some support. I love you, girl.
Thank you so much. I am going to return the favor. I promise. I'm going to be over there. I promise. And I appreciate
you. You don't owe me anything. You have a lot on your plate. I have a lot on my plate. And whenever the universe decides that it's supposed to line up, that's when it will. It's no pressure. I love you. You've given me some subscribers. I sent my subscribers over here to you, and thank you so much, and I'm glad that I finally caught you live because I sure am not getting the notifications. People don't get mine either. Let me ask you this, Michelle. Yeah. How do I get my super chat?
Go into your creator studio and turn it on.
And then what do? You just link it to your card or something?
How do you send super chat or how do you get super chat?
How do you get it?
No, you just turn it on.
Or is
you gotta monetize they have to approve you for monetization first.
Okay, because I have a bunch of super chats, so basically they're gonna hold on to that until they issue me a non-existing chat. So, okay, now I get it. Okay.
You haven't set up your monetization yet?
Yeah. I've been set up my monetization.
So once you set up the monetization, and then they do the super chat. The super chat basically goes into the pot, so you get that once a month with your monetization. You don't get it immediately, right? And YouTube got to take their cut. That's why people, be putting PayPal and Cash App because that's immediate.
That's what I did tonight when I did my live readings. I accepted $20 per question. But I love you, girl. I just wanted to call in and get my experience. But I don't like Hosea Sanchez. I don't like him at all. And again, I hope he finds some work. That was a little bit of shame. Anyway, I love you, and I'll talk to you later. Thank you so much for everything. Thank you for your generosity, and I love you, and I'm always gonna be sending positive energy your way. And thank you so much.
Thank you, and the same to you. Positive energy always. I appreciate you. All right, y'all go subscribe to Firestarter Tarot. I'm drunk. I'm a little tipsy right now. Firestarter Tarot on YouTube. Thank you.
What kind of wine is that you're drinking? Is that a Merlot?
I done drank this whole bottle sitting here, so I'm this bottle was full.
is it though?
Southern Home Sweet Red, and you know it tastes like candy, so I can just keep drinking it. It's great.
I only like I love champagne. I'm a champagne drinker, but I don't like rosé. I like regular champagne.
I like rosé. I like anything that has like a taste to it. I don't like tart. I like tasty. Tart versus tasty. I don't know. I'm not like a wine connoisseur. I do like Merlots and things like that because Merlots have more alcohol content than, white wines. White wines to me are bitter. I like something with a rounded flavor. I mean, I don't know. I'm not like yeah.
But Michelle, I wanted to tell you something too. I know you're feeling nice, so I just wanted to shed some light on something.
Uh-oh.
Do you know this weekend I was racially profiled more than once? And I was racially profiled I was discriminated against at a Asian grocery store where the Asian cashier attacked my friend because they racially profiled us.
What?
And yes, and at the Hamilton, D.C., I was discriminated against this weekend too. So it was just like a crazy weekend, I guess, because Saturn's in retrograde. But definitely, this weekend has been a little bit disheartening for me because I've never experienced that. Definitely, and it was just wild and crazy.
I've experienced it before. I ain't gonna even go there, but I've experienced it several times, especially, before I start bragging about the car I drive or all that. But yes, I've experienced it several times. They pulled me over just because of what I was driving as a black woman, and I felt some kind of way. So, I'm sorry it happened to you. Anyway, but.
Oh yeah, I've definitely contacted the NAACP and the Attorney General, and I also have a lawyer for both of those. So today, a lawyer told me that she's gonna allow me to retain her on contingency, and they're gonna be sending a demand letter over to the Hamilton, which is a historic restaurant in DC, right next to the White House.
Wow.
So hopefully that comes out good. But I want you to do a video about travel hacks whenever you get a chance to.
I am. Look, my best friend told me don't do it. Talk about then everybody gonna be here, and I'm like, child, whatever. I'm gonna tell the people. But yeah, I'll tell y'all.
I love you and thank you so much. But yeah, I definitely this weekend was a victim of racial profiling, discrimination, and it happened back to back all weekend. We have these eclipses coming up. So with eclipses, there's a lot of change coming.
Yeah.
And sometimes things like this, there has to be an uproar for things to change. So, definitely that's something that I'm going to be talking about on my channel.
Okay.
And, it just really, really disturbed me and it really bothered me, but thank you, Boo, for giving me a platform to speak with you and talk to you, and I love you so much.
We need to talk about that topic one day because I've experienced it as well, and when it's a more serious show, definitely I want to talk about that because people.
But you do know that they are getting people that are doing this now. Now they are a lot more of them are getting locked up. A lot more of them are having to pay civilly. I'm seeing that a lot more in the news as well. There's a lot of situations where people are getting away with it, but there's a lot of situations where people are having to atone for their actions, where they're getting fired.
Right.
Where they're having to pay, monetarily,
right.
And where they're being, put on blast on the internet,
on social media. Exactly, like all the people who have been like calling Barbecue Becky and Permit Patty and all of those type of people who like feel like calling the police is like their personal security because police harass black people of color anyway. So the first thing that some Caucasians do is call the police when they feel like a black person has crossed the line, whatever that is. So yeah, I get it.
Yeah, because this was the Hamilton, D.C., and then it was the Best Way, a grocery store in D.C. as well. But yeah, I'm not going to take up any more of your time. I'm going to go on over here. I just got finished watching Basketball Wives, and I'm going to go on over here and watch the rest of these shows and catch up on them because Tammy and ATLien is getting it in.
Ooh, I gotta binge watch that because I had given up on Basketball Wives for a minute, but everybody keeps telling me this season is so good, so I'm gonna binge watch it and catch up. But thank you as always, Firestarter. I appreciate you so much.
All right, God bless you, boo.
Thank you. Same to you. God bless you. Bye. Last call. I've taken all the calls. Call it 3166. Hello? Is anyone there? 3166. 504 boys. Hello? Can you hear me? Please pick up.
Hello?
Hey.
Hello?
You've been holding for
a while.
Hey.
Oh my God, am I actually on here?
Yes, you were almost hung up on. Took you too long. How you doing?
Oh, don't do that. How are you? How you doing, beautiful?
I'm good. Who am I speaking with? You in New Orleans right now?
Diva. Yes, I am. I actually met you briefly at Compare Le Pen, and then that's how I found your channel.
You did? Oh my God, you did. You were sitting at the bar with my friend. Yes.
I was. Hi.
And you know that was Black Thought right next to y'all. Did you know that?
Yes. I didn't know who that was at first. I was like confused.
I'm like, girl, that is Black Thought from the Roots, girl.
I didn't even know who that was. You know,
I'm like, how y'all sitting there just casually chilling? I'm such a groupie. I'm a blogger.
Well, see, I don't watch much mainstream TV or movies. Like I've been streaming for the longest. Like I got rid of my TV years ago, so I didn't know who that was.
Wow.
I did not have a clue.
Look, my friend Tasha didn't either. My friend Tasha didn't either, and we up here. I had to pull up his Instagram to show it, and she was like, "That is him." I'm like, "Yes, it's him."
Isn't that funny? Yeah, you just never know who you're gonna run into in New Orleans.
Right,
you just don't know.
Right next to him, drinking and eating, and watching them on stage that night because they had an awesome performance, and we were sitting there, and I was like, "See, that was him, girl."
Wow. See, you just don't know who you're talking to and when you come down. And I want to say thank you for supporting Essence. I want to say thank you for coming to the city.
Always.
We really appreciate that.
Always.
And I also wanted to just put everyone on some game, like as far as support of Black businesses with restaurants are concerned, because I've been hearing a lot of comments about, you know, people being disappointed in their food. And there's so many good restaurants, but you have to leave. Yeah, you have to leave that area. Like you literally have to leave the French Quarter area.
Definitely.
And that vicinity and go out. Like there's this really good Jamaican restaurant called the Cocoa Hut. They have the best Jamaican jerk chicken, and they serve it with cabbage and, you know, the traditional Jamaican plates. Wow. And that's on Bayou Road.
Wow.
And then right close to there, the best fried chicken, you just walk in and walk out. It's one of those kind of places. It's called McCarty's Chicken, the best fried chicken you're ever going to get in New Orleans. So you really have to, when people come to Essence, this is my suggestion, look up the Black-owned restaurants. When you see them outside of, like, the touristy areas, you're going to get the best food. There's Sassafras by the lakefront. It's a Black-owned restaurant. They have, like, everything you want to eat, like, from jambalaya to crawfish etouffee, fried chicken, ribs, everything. And then there's this place called Blazing Barbecue, and that's, like, further out New Orleans east.
Oh, my God, you're making me so hungry. Those shrimp was... How do you pronounce the name of that restaurant? Because I butcher it every time.
Which one? Compare Le Pen?
Compare Le Pen. Okay, see, you make it sound so easy. Compare Le Pen. Okay. Now I got it.
It means my brother rabbit. Okay. My brother rabbit, or it's, you know, the storybook of my Brer Rabbit, the Brer Rabbit book. That's what it's named after.
Oh, okay.
On the Caribbean islands,
the copper bunnies and all of that stuff comes from. I had no idea.
Yeah, because her grandma used to read her the books.
Okay.
When she was a little girl, and she used to love the Brer Rabbit, so it was like a tribute to her grandma reading her the Brer Rabbit books.
Wow, that is so interesting to hear the story about. Like literally, I'm just there to meet my friend, and I'm just drinking and eating. I'm like, oh my God, this restaurant is amazing. Those shrimp were the best, though.
Oh yeah, see, that's the only restaurant I really support in the area. It's Black owned. I try to support Black owned restaurants, you know, because they're really small, and a lot of the restaurants are owned
by whites, and they don't really support the black community.
Right.
And so I try to make it my business to support black-owned businesses, especially small ones, because it's a struggle. We're in the South,
Yeah, definitely.
and it's always a struggle. So my advice is to people who come to Essence in the future, get online. It's so easy to Google black-owned restaurants and get out of the city or, French Quarter area and go into other areas.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Definitely.
Because it's really hard. Yeah, it's really hard. And then also, we don't price gouge.
Okay. That's why I was like, I'm gonna do a travel hack, because when I say the hotel $500 for a basic room, are y'all kidding me? Like, there's ways around it, but at the end of the day, like, as soon as Essence comes around, those rooms shoot up. And why is that? Is it because of us? Because I'm sure there are other like festivals and events.
No, they do it for the Jazz Fest too.
Okay.
Like the Jazz Fest and Voodoo Fest. Yeah, they do it for every festival. I've never heard of a $500 room at the Marriott. I never heard of that before.
Oh my God.
That's
it was this year. I think it was this year because they were expecting such a surge, because of the movie or whatever. But the rooms were like astronomical, like crazy. And I'm like, y'all can't be serious. Like, even at the West End, I think they were like $479 or something crazy like that. And I'm like, the West, are you kidding me? So yeah, so I'm like, those are like huge suite prices, and they're talking those prices for like basic ass standard rooms. So
right, no, I've never. That's the first I've heard of that. I've heard of it going up to like $200, $300 a night during like Jazz Fest.
Yeah,
but that's just ridiculous.
Yeah, they were really ridiculous this year.
Yeah, I don't know if it's crowd control or what. And like you said with the movie, this is one mistake. Girls Trip, I love that movie. It's funny as hell. But let me tell y'all, do not believe everything that goes on in that movie goes on in New Orleans.
Right, exactly. And, we were talking about that earlier, about the zip line, because I know the mayor during the Essence Festival press conference was like, if one more person asks me about a zip line on Bourbon Street, like, I'm going to go crazy. Like, people, like, really believe that. And I'm like, y'all really believe that? It was like Jada and them was like zip lining across and peeing on people? Like, no, there's no zip line on Bourbon.
Oh, my God. No, those white folks would go crazy if there was a zip line on Bourbon Street. They would lose their minds.
Hilarious. But I love
her name is Latoya Cantrell. Our mayor. She's the first black mayor of New Orleans. This is a great success.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a wonderful, wonderful thing. And hopefully we can get our shit together. Our stuff together, And I think she's going to do a good job. She has a lot to go through.
What's her name?
A lot of fixing. Latoya Cantrell.
Okay, Latoya Cantrell. Okay, y'all got a black woman. We got a black woman in Atlanta, Keisha Lance Bottoms. Black women.
I heard about that.
I actually went to school with Keisha Lance Bottoms. I ain't gonna tell all that, and then y'all gonna know how old I am. But yeah. But yeah.
Well, you look. Oh my God! Don't even tell me how old you are, because you look like you're like maybe 30.
I don't know about all that, but okay, whatever.
I don't know. Don't even say your age. Don't even, because you look amazing. So don't speak on it. But yeah, I just wanted to like give some tips. When you come to New Orleans, check out the black-owned restaurants. Y'all will eat good, and y'all will be full.
Definitely.
And they don't price gouge.
Thank you so much for that tip. Thank
you.
I appreciate.
Thank you for taking my call. Thank you so much. I feel like I'm talking to like Beyonce or somebody. I feel like I'm so
special. Bad. What's your YouTube channel? I need to go to it.
Oh, girl, I just started that channel. It's really ridiculous. You don't even want to go on it, because I don't even know what I'm doing with it.
At the end of the day, your YouTube channel is just you. If you're doing like,
I don't know what I'm doing, to be honest. I don't even know what direction. I don't know. But it's East for Boutique Salon.
Doing it every day, or whatever.
Yeah.
Just keep being consistent with it, and it's gonna grow. Whatever you feed will grow, and whatever you starve will die. So just keep building.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep on with it, no matter what, and just do what I do, and I just kind of like show what I do, and it's either East for Boutique Salon, and it's not really much content on it. I just showcase a few things here and there, but it's not really for like publicity. It's just like kind of venting in a way, like just because I've been private for so long and I've been like hidden for so long.
Yeah.
And it's like I'm just, you know what I mean?
No,
it's just something to just another avenue.
I get it totally.
Yeah.
Well, it was such a pleasure meeting you in NOLA. I'm like, oh my God, it was such a pleasure meeting you, and thank you so much for me and calling in.
And I have to say, for people who have never met you, Michelle, like for people who never met her, she has such a light, such a great aura.
Oh, thank you.
That just shines. And she's such a great personality, and I can tell that you're such a good person. You know, and I've only met you for a few seconds, and I felt like a huge aura, and it was very bright white light, and it was just like beautiful.
Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate it.
And your friend too, she was amazing. Amazing.
Yeah,
we talked for a while.
Man, Tasha is
Tasha's a beautiful.
I don't even want to talk about that because I'm always like, Tasha has a real job, so I'm not going to even put Tasha out there like that. But I say, Tasha's, you talk about business women and being inspired, like Tasha is queen, like, you know, and that's why I was like, I never want to be the richest or the smartest person in the room. So, like, my friend is amazing. That's all I got to say.
I got that.
Mm-hmm.
I totally got that from her. She's amazing. Both of y'all are amazing, and thank you so much. And I hope when you come back to New Orleans, y'all come see me. Hit me up.
Definitely.
And y'all come see me, and I'm going to show y'all some real deal New Orleans. You heard me?
Thank you. And put your information. Send me your information or something so I can like keep it. So definitely, I'm gonna follow up.
Oh, I will. I'm gonna. Yeah, definitely. I'm gonna do that. I don't know if I can inbox you on here, but I'll figure it out.
It's mbrown at ATLien. If you want to email me, it's mbrown at ATLien.com.
Oh, cool. All right, I'm gonna inbox you my info.
Okay, cool. All right, nice to meet you.
All right, good. Nice meeting you too. God bless you.
God bless you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
You are currently the only person in this conference.
That was the greatest call ever. Y'all don't understand. That was I met so many wonderful people in New Orleans. I met natives. I met like people in the casino. I was in a bar. I told y'all I was in a bathroom in the casino, and this girl was like, "You her?" And I'm like, "Who is her, girl? I gotta be." Like, and then I came out the bathroom, and she was like, "You that blogger, right?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'm a blogger, girl." And then we took a picture, or whatever. It was just, I just met so many nice people, and like it was just a great atmosphere in New Orleans. So if you ever go, like, even if you don't go for instance, go for Mardi Gras, just go. Like, it's a great city to visit, and there's a lot of like she said, a lot of black restaurants with good food, good eats, all of that. I can never pronounce the name. Compare La Pen is where we met this young lady, and I was like, that's the lead singer for the Roots. Like, Black Thought is sitting right there next to y'all, and y'all just sitting there, because I was late. And I was like, y'all just sitting there. Y'all didn't like talk to him or nothing. Like, I'm telling Tasha, y'all didn't talk to him. So it was really cute. But anyway, thank you guys for tuning in. If you haven't already liked this video, subscribe to the channel. If you didn't like it when you walked in, like it when you leave. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. Yes, thank you so much. I'm about to say your name wrong. If I butcher it, Biba Isla Boutique Salon. She's the one who gave us the tips on the black-owned restaurants. So, good night, squad. I will see y'all later. I will see y'all tomorrow. I'm about to go watch Power, maybe. I don't know. It's 1 o'clock. I'm about to... Anyway, good night. See y'all later. Thank you, Zills. Thank you, squad. Thank you, Super Chatters. I appreciate you guys. Bye.